He made a couple good points. I don't want anyone to think that my ex-boyfriend pressured me to do everything, because I was the one doing all the pressuring.
Right.
Like, I'm being so serious. He was so, and that's kind of what made it. I don't want to make this seem like a bashing session, because even though cheating did take place, he's an awesome guy. To this day we talk. He is amazing. He's fine as woo. He fine. But anyway, he looked good. But he didn't pressure. There was no pressure. Absolutely no pressure. If there was any pressure from anybody, it was from me. And one thing that really helped me to hold on to that relationship, my freshman year in college, one day I was like, my dad was talking to me again. And I grew up without a father, so it struck a whole lot of emotions. And I was like, okay, what if my dad leaves? I need my dad to stay. And what if he leaves? I need him to stay. So in my head, I'm a thinker. So in my head, I'm like, all right, I got the perfect idea. He's going to stay because I'm going to give him the goodies. And, in my head, it sounded right. It really did. So we're doing our thing, and I was like, I'm ready. And he was like, what? Ready for what? You about to go eat or something? And I was like, I'm ready. This boy ran. He ran. Really ran. I chased him for a little while, but I was like, nah. But he ran. And God is so good, because I was with someone who wasn't selfish enough to take something that belonged to God. He understood that, because he said, I'm not going to deflower you, because God is going to get me. So I don't,
cute.
yeah, it's amazing. But another point that Kadya made was about trust, and and trying to do a long distance relationship, and trying to do any relationship, you need trust. And when you don't have trust, it's a big issue. Because I found myself logging into Facebook, logging into Instagram, well, he don't got an Instagram, but logging into Twitter, and just looking. And when you go looking for trouble, like she said, you're gonna find it. And one thing that I realized, in any relationship, if I have to log into his stuff to figure out, is he cheating, maybe I don't need to be in that relationship. If I can't have that much, not trust in him, but just, well, yeah, kind of trust in him. If I can't trust him enough to be faithful when I'm not looking, we don't need to be together. And if I log in and furthermore find stuff, oh, we have a problem. And you are the problem, because I'm faithful and you have a problem. But and doing all that, one thing that I've learned, this relationship has taught me so much about what not to bring into the next relationship. And the next relationship, I don't need any of your passwords. If you want to give them, that's fine, because I'll take them and put it somewhere. But yeah, I don't need to know the password to your phone. You can leave your phone. You can lay it down like this, because I'm not gonna go looking for anything. One thing that my mom always told me about God: if you need to see something, God will reveal it. And after I stopped looking for stuff, I would go to sleep and dream that he was cheating. And I was like, oh, I got you now, son. I got you. I got you. It's because God will reveal. So you don't have to go snooping. The Bible talks about being a deceitful person, doing things like that. You don't need to do that, because if you trust God, God will reveal. So in any relationship, that's a no-no. That's a big no-no. I don't care if he give you the password and say, check up on me. If he need to be checked up on, he ain't the one for you. He just need to go sit in a corner somewhere until he get his life right. So trust is big. And if you don't have trust, then that's probably not a relationship that you need to be in. And talking to my ex and explaining to him why, some of the reasons why we had to break up, it's nothing worse than living in your own hell. Being at school, instead of worrying about my grades and sometimes my relationship with God and going out and having fun, I'm wondering, what is he doing right now? Exactly. I wonder, is he texting somebody else? Is he talking to somebody else? And then I got people calling me and telling me, he was all up on so-and-so today. And I'm like, how can I focus? How can I be everything that Takiya needs to be in this season to other people if I'm worried about what he doing and who he doing it with? So if you don't have trust, probably not a good relationship. Got anything?
Like Takiya said, I don't want anybody to think this is a bashing session.
Yeah.
This guy is really, really amazing guy, but he just wasn't right for me at this period of time. Now, will we get back together later? I don't know. Whatever God has, what I'm saying. I guess that would be the right thing to do, but I don't know. Talking to him, we don't really talk that much anymore because I don't know, we just don't. But talking to him about why we broke up and other things like that is mainly it was mainly my decision because I had to learn for myself that this is not he is not a bad person, but maybe he's just not ready for a relationship right now. So me working on me, I got here and I was more focused on joining the dance team and focusing on my schooling. I was like, I don't even feel like I'm even ready for a relationship right now. I wasn't even focused on me when I was with him. I was focused on him and bettering him or making him better. So it was hard for me because after 3 years, whether you're 14 or whether you're 19, if you feel that connection that you feel like you can't feel with anybody else, then you're gonna fall in love, or you're gonna be in love, you're gonna accept any and everything that you normally wouldn't accept before. So all I can honestly say is if you do trust in God, He will show you stuff. I didn't have to look for it. I did look for it, which is dumb. But in the end, I ended up completely not having to look for it. And my parents, they still love him, and everything like that. So, I mean, it did end up better than I thought it was going to be because in the beginning of this process, I was like, I don't know what to do. I was texting Takiya like, I need to talk to you. It's bad. It's going bad. But I just have to learn how to trust God. If I focus on the things that He wants me to do, focus on the path that He wants me to focus on, get my grades right. They are rights. But get them better. You know, I think everything's going to end up fine.
Yes, that's really good. And I guess for myself, one thing that, like Kadya said, not only in this process did I realize that maybe he wasn't ready, because I love that boy, you know. We might get married one day. We might, I don't know. But I realized that I wasn't ready because just in looking at myself and knowing a lot about my calling, I don't like being in one place. So I'm definitely going to travel, and it's been spoken over my life plenty of times that international ministry is what I'm going to do. So I'm thinking, you know, get married at like 21, and God is probably saying maybe like 25, 26, 27, so I can get you established in doing what you've been called to do. So not only in this process did we realize that person was bad for us, maybe we were bad for them, or maybe we were just bad for ourselves because
Right.
we were so busy trying to be someone's wife that we forgot to be who we are. At the end of the day, because I'm not married, my name is Takiya, and I am a servant of God. I am a Christian. So anytime anything becomes before that or comes before that, then you have an issue. And not only is that issue with the other person, but it's also within yourself. Because what gives you the right to put something before this mighty God that we serve? What gives you the right to take a relationship to a level where you're more worried about that than how you treat God and the time that you spend with God? So this process of whatever it might be, maybe in 10 years we will be married to these gentlemen, these fine gentlemen that we're talking about. Maybe we'll be married to somebody else. But either way, I believe at the end of the day that this process was just God showing us who we are, helping them to become whoever they might want to be, and them helping us as well. So this has been a growing process, and yeah, I'm done. Done thing.
No, I think we're done.
We're done.